See, I want to open that yesterday process. Yesterday, just I have opened that only. I have used that only, displayed that message, simple message right now. So right now I will read the config data. That data I want to, first of all, I will create that config data in orchestrator assets, and then the data I want to use it in my current process. Right now I will show you. First of all, go and open that UiPath assistant. Click on the preferences. Look here. Click on the orchestrator settings. Click here. Machine key. Click here. Just you have to select that previous orchestrator URL and machine key. Click on that connect. It will establish that connectivity. Right now, successfully updated that connectivity. Established that connectivity between local machine and orchestrator. Right now, I want to close it. So right now, go to that orchestrator. Platform.uipath.com. Platform. Platform.uipath.com. Click on that. Continue with Google account. Click on the default tenant. Right now, click on that shared. Okay, so right now, I want to see, go to the assets. Basically, these assets we are using for maintaining the config data. So there are different kinds of assets I want to show you. Click on the plus, click on that, create a new asset. Observe this one. There are four types of assets that is called as text, boolean, integer, and credentials. Right now, I want to create that assets. See, see, see. Actually, this is the one demo link. It contains that admin user ID and password, and so user ID and password. Okay, so front end user, and then and front end, so password, user ID and passwords are there. So right now, see, I want to click on this one. See, click on this sign in. See, this is the one URL. I will copy that URL. So this URL I want to maintain in that orchestrator assets. Okay. Actually, I want to create three assets in that orchestrator right now. So one is text. In this one, I will take that URL. Another one is integer value, and another one is credentials. By using that, so URL, I will open that website. By using that credentials, I want to log on to that website. Okay, I want to log on to that website. Okay, this is the website. Okay, right now, first of all, I want to show you how to create that simple asset. See, right now I want to create that integer. So asset name is called as var var value is called as an asset. So I want to add that value here right now, 10,000. So click on that create. Observe this one. So right now, so this asset value, this asset, I want to use it in my current process. First of all, click on that. Your process. First of all, if you want to use that asset, you have to get that asset from that orchestrator itself. So this asset, we have to get it. So if you want to get that asset, you have to use that activity is called as get asset is the activity. Drag and drop. Here, go to the properties. In this properties, give that asset name. What was that asset name? This is called as asset name. This asset contains that value. Copy this one. Add that asset in this asset name. In double quotes, you have to add it asset name. Create that output property. So Control K var, okay, is the variable I have created. What exactly the type here? This is a string type. Actually, whatever the asset is there, by default, that asset, it will be returned into that. Once if you read that asset, so that output type is called as string type. Again, if it is required, you can convert it for it is into integer type. Right now, I have here no necessary, so that's why I'm not converting. Simply, I want to drag a message box. Just I want to display that asset. Okay. See, right now, click on the publish. Click here, observe this one. See, click on the publish. I think it is by default, it is taking that project folder. This time, I want to publish in that same project folder. What will happen? So we'll check it. Click on that 103. Click on that OK. So go to that processes. Go to that automations. In this one, by default, selected the process. Click here and then see update is not active. See, I will try to update it. Right now it is going, it's not work out. So right now, see, I will go to the automations directly. Just I want to add that new process here. My new package is in I want to check it. I think go to the left, right? Okay. By default, it's taken the same folder. Click on it, open. Click on it, submit. See, click on that, continue. Click on that, create. This time, like I have given that name. Click on that. See, go to the jobs. Click on that start. See, my sample. See, click here. Select that user. Select that machine. Click on that start. Right now, it is showing the pending state. So observe this one. Click on that OK. Successfully read that one. It will be go to that successful state. Okay, successfully running. Whatever that asset is there, that asset I have retrieved from that orchestrator itself. Okay, see, right now I want to create two more assets. So see, I want to create that text as well as credential. See here I have a user ID and password. By using this, I want to log on to this website. Okay, so this time this path I want to drag and drop. Sorry, I want to copy this one, copy this path, and then go to the orchestrator. So go to that assets, click on that another asset, click on that new asset, var URL, var URL. See, here I want to add that URL in this text. Okay, right now, click on that, create. At the same time, I want to create one more asset to maintain that, to add that credentials. Var credentials is the asset. Click here, credential. See, here you have to give that user ID and password. See, observe this one. Here the user ID is demo is called as user ID. Copy this one, copy this one. See, here you have to add that user ID and how to add the password. The password is copy, just add that password. See, click on that create. See, by using these assets, URL and credentials, I want to log on to the, I want to open that web application, and then, so by using that credentials, I want to log on to the web application. Right now, see, go to the studio. So first of all, we have to read that assets from the orchestrator itself. So that's why I want to drag that. Just I want to use that get asset is the activity. See, by using this one, I want to read that URL. I want to get that URL. So go to the properties, asset name. What exactly the asset name? See, asset name is called as var URL. Copy this asset. Go to the properties. Here you have to add that. See, asset value, control K. So only URL. Okay. At the same time, you have to get that credentials. See, in orchestrator we have here another asset is called as credentials, var credentials. If you want to get that credentials from that orchestrator itself, we have to use that one more activity that is called as get credential is the activity. Get credential is the activity. Drag and drop. Here go to the properties. In these properties, give that name of the asset. Give the name of the asset. Click on that OK. Create that output properties. Control K. Var pwd and then control K var user ID. Okay, both. Right now, go to the variable panel. Observe this one. By using that, say, orchestrator assets, I want to log on to that web application. So first of all, I want to take that open browser is the activity, drag and drop, and I want to pass that URL, this URL came from the orchestrator itself. This URL came from orchestrator itself. Go to the properties. In this property, just I want to choose that Chrome browser. Right now I'm using that Chrome. Just I want to take that. Maximize window. Drag and drop. Right now, in this website, just you have to spy these two text boxes. One is for user ID, one is for password, and then login. Right now, observe this one. Take the type into activity. This is for user ID. And I want to take the type secure text. This is for password. So click here. Select that one. Click here. Select that PWD. Click activity. Drag and drop. Indicate. Login. Right now, var user ID, and then see, go to that type secure test, go to the properties. Here already you have created that output property, right? See, password. This is called as secure string. System.security.secure string is the type. Right now, go to the properties, var pwd. You have to pass it. See, that is enough. Finally, it will be click on that login button. Okay. So right now, again, I want to publish it. By using that orchestrator assets, it has to open that desktop application. Okay. Click here. Click here. Click on that publish. Click on that OK. Observe this one. I want to close this web application. So right now, go to that automations. Here I want to, you people directly update this package. Okay. Don't remove this process again and again. In your machine, it will be work out and you have to do it that one. Right now, I have deleted. Click on that add. Click on that open. Click on that update. Okay. Click on that continue. Click on that create. So I add this process to my job. Click on that start. This is the process name. User. to machine name, click on that start. Now it is in running state. Click on that OK. So another asset displayed. Right now it will be open that website. It will open that website. Successfully enter that user ID and password. See, successfully log on to the dashboard. So whatever that assets are there, by using that, it successfully log on to that. So right now I want to sign out this account. See, based on your requirement, you can create that more than one assets. Okay, you can create it. Do you have any doubts here? Right now, I want to show you how to create a queue and how to add the data to the queue and how to retrieve the data from the queue. I will show you right now. See. See. See, observe this one. Right now, here in this sequence, I want to change the name is called as assets. Assets. Okay. Right now, I want to disable this one. I want to take that one more sequence. Drag the sequence. Just I want to connect one with another one. Here I want to add that sequence name is called as Q. Q. First of all, I will go to that orchestrator. In this one, I want to create one queue. Click on that, add queue. So here I want to give the name of the queue. See, right now, queue name is called as sample queue, SQ. So right now, click on that, add. See, there is no data in this queue. Right now, I will add the data to the queue and retrieve the data from that queue. Right now, I will show you how to add the data and how to retrieve the data from that queue. So right now, go to the studio. In this one, actually, I want to take two workflow files. One is called as add data to queue and See, I want to create another workflow file. Read data from queue. Observe this one. See, first of all, I want to call two workflow files from main workflow itself. So that's why I want to take that invoke workflow file is the activity. Drag and drop. See, select that, add data to the queue. Right now, read data from queue. So actually in between, so I want to add one message box. Actually, it is not necessary. So after adding the data, I want to show you how the data is added, how to check that one. So that's why I want to wait some time. So that's why I'm adding that one message box in between two invoke workflow files activities. Okay. Here, simply written that waiting. Okay. First of all, I will add the data to the queue. See, if you want to add the data to the queue, just you have to read the data from any other source itself. Right now, I want to go to the project panel. Here I want to create one Excel file. In that Excel file, I want to take 10 rows of data. Sample. I will take 10 rows of data. See, SNO, S name, S total, 101, 102. Right now, see, I have taken 10 rows of data. This data, first of all, I will read that row-wise data. That data will add it to that queue. Okay, right now, observe this one. See, in that add data to queue, in this workflow file, first of all, I will read the data from Excel. So I will take that read range. First of all, I will go to that workbook read range, drag and drop, select that sample, click on that open, go to the properties. See right now, create that output property, Control K, var dt. Okay, right now var dt. Go to the variable panel. Okay, no need of scope. Read that row-wise data. The data I want to add it to that orchestrator queue. So for each row is the activity. Drag and drop. Drag and drop. Here I want to pass that var dt. Right now it will be read that row-wise data. That data I want to update into that orchestrator queue. If you want to update the data into that orchestrator queue, use that activity is called as add queue item. Add queue item. Drag and drop this activity. Go to the properties. In these properties, I want to add that name of the queue. The queue name is called as, this is called as SQ, right? Control C. Right now, I want to add it here. Okay. See each and every row we have to update, row items we have to update it in that orchestrator queue. This time, go to that item information, click here. See, I'm passing that arguments. In SNO, this is called as current row dot item of 0 dot toString. Okay, I will copy this one. Next one, in as name, see 1 in this total see 2. Right now, observe this one. By using that for each activity, for each row activity, reading that row-wise data, that data will be adding to that orchestrator queue by using that add queue item. Okay, so each and every row item we are going to pass into that argument. Okay, click on that. Okay, see, adding part is completed. I want to read the data from that orchestrator queue. If you want to read the data from orchestrator queue, use that activity is called as get transaction item. Use that get transaction item is the activity. Drag and drop. Right click. Set as start node. Go to the properties. In this properties, I want to add that queue name. The queue name is called as copy Control V. Okay. Create that output property. Control K. Var trans. This is called as queue item type. UiPath.code.queue item is the type. Okay. Right now, flow decision activity, drag and drop. I will connect it. Okay. Here I want to give that condition is, go to the properties. See, right now, var transaction is not nothing right now. Click on that OK. See, observe this one. If there is no queue items, simply go to that one direction. Here I want to display the message is called as no queue items. So right now, drag a sequence. Okay. If every time the get transaction item activity, it will be read only one queue item, but we have added 10 queue items. So again, we have to read that another new queue item. So that's why I'm connecting from this sequence itself. Here I want to create some local variables that is called as var SNO var name var as total. Okay. So click on the sequence. Here I want to drag that few assign activities. I want to drag one message box that I will display it, and then change the status of the queue item. Set transaction status. Drag and drop. Var as number. Var as name. Var as total. Okay. Right now, here the see each and every transaction item is in output property of get transaction item. Okay, there is a var trans, it contains that one, so that's why. So click here, var trans dot specific content of in SNO dot toString rest of one also we have to read same like that. See, click here, in as name, click on that OK. In as total. In as total. Click on that OK. So I want to display all of them. See, var SNO plus var sname plus var total. See, right now, after that, I want to change the status. The status will be var trans. Go to the properties. In this properties, I want to change the status is called as successful or failed. Right now, change the status is called as successful. Right now, observe this one. Done it. See, I will go to that main workflow. Right now, again, I will publish it. See, observe this one here already. So I have commented that assets. Okay, observe this one. I have commented that assets, right? See, right now, click on that publish. Click on that. Okay, and go to that orchestrator. Go to that automations. I want to remove the previous one. Not working. See, click on that add. Click on that open. Click on that submit. Continue and create it. This will I want to add it to that jobs. Click here. Click on that start job. Sample process. See, right now click on that start. Right now it is running. My job is running successfully. Right now I want to check it whether it is adding the data. See, already successfully added. This message box came. Before that I want to check it. Refresh this queue. Due to that internet, it will take time to adding that queue items. Okay. See the queue items added here, 10 queue items. So I want to check it. Click on that more actions. Click on that view transactions. Observe this one. See, this is the first queue item. Click here, view details. 101x45. I want to see that last queue item. Click here, view details. 110u23, last queue item. See, all are is in new state. Right now, after clicking this message box, it will be starts that reading. Observe this one. Reading that one. So click on that OK. Click on that OK. I want to refresh it. Observe this one. See, first two items already read. Third one is in in progress state. Click on that, click on that, click on that, click on that. Again, refresh it on 07. See, refresh it. Last queue item. Click on that. OK. Successfully read that queue items from that orchestrator queue itself. Okay. So this is the orchestrator queue. Today I will send that whatever the use cases, and then whatever the recordings are there, that I will share it to you. Yeah, people practice on this properly.